We trust AI for, well, pretty much everything these days. Search results, product recommendations, you name it. We assume the systems are giving us the best, most objective rankings. But what if that trust is misplaced? Today, we're diving into a hidden vulnerability that shows just how fragile those rankings can be.
Okay, picture this. You're shopping for a new coffee machine online. You type it in, and a ranked list pops up. Naturally, you look at number 1. You figure, hey, that's got to be the best one, right? Best features, best reviews, the whole deal. But what if that top spot wasn't earned? What if it was stolen?
And this right here is the heist in action. On the left, you've got this product, the single-serve wonder, buried way down at number 10. But after a little secret manipulation, boom. Look at the right. It's shot all the way to the number 1 spot, bumping everything else down. Now, the critical thing to understand is, this was no accident. This isn't some random glitch in the system. No, this is a targeted attack. By adding just a few carefully chosen, totally normal-sounding words to a product's description, an attacker can completely trick the large language model that's doing the ranking. They can convince it that their product is the best, exploiting a massive new vulnerability in how modern e-commerce works. So, how in the world are they pulling this off? Well, it turns out attackers have a brand new tool in their arsenal. Think of it as a digital master key for AI rankings. It's a method researchers have developed, and they call it RAF. RAF. It stands for Rank Anything First. And yeah, it does exactly what it says on the tin. It's a slick method that automatically cooks up these short, simple sentences you can just inject into a description. And it has 2 goals. 1, send that item's rank through the roof. And 2, do it so quietly using such plain English that no human would ever suspect a thing. RAF works like a plan from a heist movie. It's a 2-stage job. In stage 1, it cases the joint. It runs a super fast search to find a big list of potentially powerful words, kind of like finding the weak spots in the AI's logic. Then comes stage 2, executing the job. It sifts through that list to find the perfect word that gives the best bang for your buck, balancing pure ranking power with sounding like a real human. And this right here is the secret sauce. The absolute genius of RAF is how it balances these 2 things that are usually at war with each other. See, previous attacks were either really powerful but generated robotic-sounding nonsense that was easy to spot, or they sounded human but were kind of weak. RAF manages to nail both. But how? It uses this incredibly clever trick called dynamic weighting. You can think of it like a smart chameleon. For every single word it generates, it adapts its strategy. If the AI is already on a roll and is pretty confident about what a normal, natural-sounding next word should be, RAF just plays along to keep everything readable. But the moment the AI hesitates or gets a little uncertain, that's when RAF strikes, slipping in a word designed specifically to hijack the ranking. It's brilliant. So the theory sounds pretty wild, but does it actually work in practice? You bet it does. The researchers ran the experiments, and the data they got back is like catching the entire crime on a high-definition security camera. Okay, let's look at the evidence. This first chart is all about success. And when it comes to ranking, a lower number is better, right? You want to be number 1. Those taller bars on the right, SRP and STS, those are the older methods. And that tiny little bar on the left, that's RAF. It's not even a competition. RAF is just way more effective at getting its target to the top of the list. But being powerful is only half the story. What about being sneaky? This chart measures something called perplexity, which is really just a fancy way of asking, how weird or robotic does this text sound? Again, a lower score is better. And, surprise, surprise, look at Ralph's bar. It's way down low. This means it's not only more powerful, it is much harder to detect. It's pretty much the perfect crime. And honestly, you don't even need a chart to see the difference. Just look at this example. An older method, SRP, tried to boost a book's ranking and it spit out this. It's absolute gibberish. It actually made the book's rank worse. But RAF, for the exact same task, it generated this perfect, fluent, and totally persuasive sentence, and bam, rank number 1. The difference is just night and day. So the attack is incredibly effective and practically invisible. But this is where it gets even more concerning. This isn't a key that just opens one specific lock. Oh no, this is a universal master key. Check this out. The researchers trained their RAF prompt on just one AI model, Llama 3. Then they took that exact same attack prompt and threw it at a whole bunch of other popular AI models. Just look at the RAF column. The rank it achieves stays incredibly strong and consistent no matter which AI it's up against. Now look at the old method, SRP. Its performance gets way worse on different models. This is huge. It means an attacker can cook up an attack on one system and successfully use it almost anywhere.
So, why does it transfer so well? The reason is actually beautiful in its simplicity. RAF isn't really exploiting some weird technical glitch in one model's code. It's exploiting something all of these models are built to understand: language itself. It's just generating good, persuasive sentences, and a good sentence is a good sentence to any AI. And this is where we have to zoom out and look at the bigger picture. This isn't just a clever academic paper. These findings are a massive security warning for the AI-powered systems that are, let's face it, running our digital lives. The vault we thought was safe, it has a huge hole in it. And just think about how efficient this is. In AI, text is measured in tokens. You can think of them as words or pieces of words. This research shows that RAF can get better results using just 10 tokens, that's a tiny little phrase, than other methods that need a full 30 tokens to even try. It's lean, mean, and terrifyingly effective. So what does all this mean for you? It means that the AI systems ranking products on Amazon, search results on Google, and videos on your feed are all vulnerable. These manipulations are super effective, incredibly stealthy, and because they just look like normal text, they're extremely hard to defend against. This is a direct threat to the integrity of AI, and it really undermines the trust we put in the internet every single day. And that leaves us with this final, really unsettling question. The whole promise of AI was to give us objective, data-driven answers about what's best. But if that judgment can be so easily and so secretly bought with just a handful of well-chosen words, what does the word best even mean anymore?